Okay, so first and foremost, thank you for coming on, bro.
No problem.
I really
No problem.
appreciate it. So, do you want to just give the viewers a brief introduction as to who you are and about the kind of content that you create?
Of course, of course. So, my name is Habib Rahman. I'm a self-improvement slash fitness YouTuber on YouTube, as the title would say. But yeah, so I mean, it kind of started around when I was like 12, like making YouTube and just in fitness in general. So that's when it kind
Yeah,
of started, but kind of led on to now where during lockdown, I think I just started to like edit, and over time, I found out Hamza, and
yeah.
that's when the self improvement started, as with
Sweet.
everyone nowadays, basically. And yeah, from then
Okay.
on, just kind of been consistently making videos since last year, and just here now.
Nice, man. You're killing it, by the way.
Thanks, thanks.
No
I
problem.
try.
So, before you even, found Hamza or self-improvement, what did your life look like? Would you say what kind of habits did you have, or was you already big on fitness?
I kind of yeah, I was pretty big on fitness already. I think at that point I've been going for about 3 years or so. But I feel like everyone has the same story when it comes to like before self improvement and when they found it, just like different versions of it. But
Yeah,
it was pretty bad. Mentally, I feel like it was a lot worse. I guess on the outside, it looked okay. Like I was just a bit chubby. Like, I mean, he wasn't
yeah,
really back then. But I just found I just really didn't like myself at all. And I've kind of
mm,
like channeled that energy into something where I could improve. And fitness was that like channel. Everyone has like different channels to like express
yeah,
themselves.
absolutely.
And I just found fitness. And yeah, it just started around, it was when I got like a knee injury. Do you know Osgood Schlatter's by any chance?
I don't.
No, it's basically like inflammation around the patellar tendon. I'm not good with science words,
Okay.
but just inflammation there in the growth plates, and like it was very debilitating, very painful. I couldn't really like walk anywhere,
Whoa.
um, and I kind of contributed it to my own weight, and from then on, I was just like, "Fuck, I need to like work on myself." I can swear right on this, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go for it.
But it's very debilitating. I just really didn't um, just didn't really like enjoy life at all at that point, as you'd imagine. But
Yeah.
went to my GP, and like it was from this moment he gave me like a strength workout sheet thing
Oh,
for my
yeah, yeah,
knee,
yeah. I know one of.
and at that point, like it's funny looking back on it now because that's when like everything changed. But I was
Oh,
doing that very consistently, and it was
yeah.
weird because it actually helped my knee, like strengthening my like muscles in my legs, and I was like, oh, you can like make progress towards something. And
Mm,
yeah, from then on, I just kind of went on, looked into like more fitness online, and I was just like very hooked on it from the get go, and found out dieting, found out like other strength programming and stuff,
yeah.
and over time, yeah, just kind of built it up. It was really in steps. It didn't really happen overnight. Although, like, I did make the bulk of my progress around 2 years ago, um, not a year and a half ago, about, and it
Okay.
kind of like compounded. But
Exponential, yeah.
yeah, like I didn't really make that much progress until a couple of years in, but now it's pretty good, I'd say.
Oh, yeah, I can tell. You're looking jacked, bro.
Thanks, thanks. It's a
Okay.
size small.
So, oh, yeah.
But yeah, with the whole self improvement thing as well.
Yeah.
I always kind of had like these notions for self improvement. I was like, maybe I should go and read every now and now and again because I just didn't at all. I sucked at reading. Um, I sucked at
Yeah.
talking as well. I still kind of do, but I was mad awkward. I was socially awkward as hell, and I feel like
Mm,
that's something that's improved a lot. I was very lone. I'm an only child, so I was
okay.
quite Well, yeah, I was quite lonely. Like I was with like family and stuff, but like I never had really any friends, and that's something I'm
Yeah.
grateful for right now, especially because a lot of my friends watch like the same sort of like content that I watch, which is like self improvement and stuff, and they're like pretty big into that, and like I'm very grateful for them.
Mm,
I feel like I've made friends for life, kind of, which
that's really
is
nice.
something I'm very grateful of.
Yeah.
And uh, I mean, like it's the same story. I was like addicted to porn, uh, video games. Uh,
Mm,
what else? Junk eating, which yeah. Uh,
yeah.
I mean, like it's the same story. And when I found Hamza, it was like, oh, like he put everything into place. So like the notions like, oh, maybe I should go and read a book, or like um, even meditating.
Mm,
I was like, it's very meditating is like very similar to prayer. So
yeah.
I'm Muslim, so I don't pray as often as I should, but like I try to, and
Yeah,
it's
that's
very
good.
like similar in a way. So that like those two like kind of linked pretty well, and just
Mm,
finding out all like the habits as well, journaling especially, like getting my thoughts down. Like I'm a very big overthinker, so like
yeah.
actually like writing it down in pen is like very useful for me. So that's like pretty much changed my mental health whenever I found Hamza, and kind of led
Mm,
me on to doing YouTube because he's very like promotes like making a self improvement YouTube channel and stuff.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah, just found the motivation for
Oh, okay. It's a really good story, man. I
that. Yeah,
so I noticed,
well,
yeah. Um, you said that so you've got like friends that are who are also into self-improvement and you're really grateful for them. That's something not many people have for on self-improvement, so
yeah,
you're
I
really
know.
lucky,
Like,
bro.
yeah, it's very lucky.
So were they always into it or did you kind of bring them in onto the whole idea? How did that work?
It's actually pretty wholesome because I was friends with them for a while for a while, but
Yeah.
like we kind of just like started going to the gym together, and
Okay.
then we like eventually like we just kept getting like better and better, and I think I was the one to like firstly like bring it up with like the whole like Hamza self improvement
Ah, I
sort of
see.
stuff,
Yeah.
and they just bought it instantly. So I was like, oh shit, these guys are like the real ones. They're not like the Jeffrey friends you'd say,
Yeah.
but yeah, like there's definitely a contrast with different like people because like I'm
Mm,
not like trying to like condescendingly put down people, but like some like people are just at like different places. Some people just want to
yeah.
like go out and drink and like that's fine. But I don't know. I just wanted to like fucking improve myself to be honest,
Yeah.
because I was just
No,
kind of
I
sick
love
of my
that.
life. Yeah,
Respect, respect. Okay, so what would you say, because you're obviously, young adult teenager, what would you
yeah.
say is like the main or the biggest thing that stops other young adults and young teenagers from working on their fitness, getting in the gym? Is it laziness? Is it just lack of knowledge? Is it fear of going to the gym and getting an anxiety? What would you say stops most people from working on their health?
I don't think it's laziness, but I think it is a part of it. Um, I just think there's just a lot of things trying to like put you down at the minute with like
Yeah,
with like TikTok, like with all the like cheap junk food you can get. It's a lot of
yeah,
comfort at the end of it, I think. So like you're very like put down. I think people generally like why wouldn't you want to like improve your health? It's like pretty like obvious
exactly.
thing you'd want to improve on. And I don't know, I feel like it is it's more of a like everyone has their like own sort of problems as well. So some people are like really socially awkward. Some people just don't want to
Yeah.
like um I don't know. Some people are just like really put down by life, and
Mm,
like health isn't really on their mind as much, or like they don't see the importance of it. And like health is like a keystone kind of thing, and like improves every other thing in your life.
exactly.
So
Yeah, health is wealth.
some people don't really see that. I don't think it's laziness, but I feel like laziness is just the side effect of all the other stuff they're doing.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
that's my take on
would
it.
you say that it's more like just all of the distractions then that are stopping people from, because like obviously like junk food is so easily accessible because it's cheap. It's that stuff, and then laziness and other kind of things tie into it as well.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think you put it pretty well. It is like
Okay,
distractions. Yeah, it would be like distractions at the end of the day, and laziness
yeah,
is just
that's
like a
fair.
side effect of it. But yeah, if it
Mm,
came down to it, people would improve their health if they could, if they wanted
okay,
to.
understandably so. Okay, so say there is let's say a 16-year-old and they're skinny fat, that the type of build, and now they want to start
Yeah.
going to the gym. How would you
Mhm.
suggest a new beginner should get started? Should they focus on cardio? Should they focus on weights? What would you say?
That's
Or
a good
game
question.
plan?
I feel like it's just literally calisthenics. I feel like is the best way to start because
Okay.
there's literally no excuse to not doing like a couple push-ups because everyone has a floor. Well, I'd hope so anyway. But
I would hope so too.
um, yeah, like you can go to like a nearby park or something and do some pull-ups.
Mm,
Although maybe not a children's park because that'd be a bit weird.
yeah.
Um, yeah, but no, no, like you can do pretty like basic stuff like learn how to squat. Like really, if you can get down in the form of like a good push up, that pretty well transfer into like a bench or something. And
Yeah.
like same with a pull up, if you can learn to like contract, like learn how to like know your own body and like what to
Yeah.
contract and what to like pull and stuff, then
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you'd have a really good base to like go into the gym and actually get good workouts in because
Okay.
you'd know your own body pretty well and you can get the form stuff down. You can like apply yourself pretty well. I feel like you'd be good if you can just focus on calisthenics first because you don't really have any excuses to not do it at the moment.
Yeah, okay, so calisthenics then, build the base and then start going to the gym.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice, nice, nice. And say that same 16-year-old, they're trying to increase their knowledge on, just general fitness and health. Who
Hmm.
would you say are some self-improvement or fitness YouTubers, content creators that they should kind of look to? Who are some of the ones that you look up to that have inspired you and given you a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
knowledge?
So good question. The first person that comes to my mind is Jeff Nippard, because
Okay.
like he puts down, he just like he gives the information in such a like a visual way, and like it's backed up by science. He gives like the form breakdown and stuff.
Mm,
I feel like Jeff Nippard is like the best YouTuber for like fitness content to like get it down. Um,
okay.
Other than that, it was like mainly like a couple other people as well, like Alan Thrall, if you've Thrall, I don't know how to pronounce it, but
Okay.
him, uh, some couple others. Like there's some really good like people online, but with like on the flip side, there is like some other people that like give out pretty bad misinformation, and like
Okay.
they like say I don't know, they just put out like ridiculous ass like claims, because that gets clicks. That because everyone wants like a shortcut,
Yeah.
and with something like fitness, there's not really any shortcuts unless you're doing like but,
Yeah.
I am not cool by the way. Just saying. Um,
Quick disclaimer.
4 years, 4 years, it's too long. Um, um, I mean, even then, like steroids is like a whole nother topic, but like
Mm,
you'd still have to like go pretty. You'd still have to know your stuff if you're on steroids and stuff. But
yeah.
yeah, back to the original question. Jeff
Quick
Nippard.
side tangent.
Um, Jeff Nippard, just the main one for me anyway.
Yeah.
When it comes to like fitness content, dieting as well, really good there. He gives like the
Mm,
form breakdown really well on like every exercise you can imagine, and yeah, I feel
okay.
like him mainly.
Fair enough. Okay. So guys, go check those guys out if you're trying to get into more fitness stuff. So
Of course.
what does a day in your life look like currently? Is it, you know,
Ooh.
working out twice a day, or is it eating only salads? Let's tap into that a bit.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the best when it comes to like scheduling or when it comes to like
Yeah, okay.
actually following like a set routine. I'm pretty good like going off on the fly, but I
Okay.
have been like I have been pretty undisciplined, if that's a word. This
I think
summer,
so. I don't know.
uh, yeah, um, I haven't been really disciplined at all, to be honest. But
Mm,
like I'm pretty harsh on myself, but I haven't
fair
been
enough.
really that well. I wake up at like what like 11 a.m.
Mm,
10, 11 a.m., which isn't that, but I stay up quite late sometimes, some days, but
okay.
wake up
Yeah.
around then. Usually skip breakfast. I'm not usually that hungry in the morning, um,
Neither. I skip
which
usually
probably
skip it too. I don't know if
yeah.
that's a good idea though.
I don't know as well. I think like if you're fasted, I heard like you it makes your brain work better for like work and stuff.
Mm,
I usually like after you eat, when you're like satiated, like I don't know, it's just you have a bit more like brain fog, but I
yeah.
guess it depends what
I
you eat
see
as
that.
well. But anyways, usually in the morning, that's when I like do my YouTube stuff. And late at night. It's never like during the day, which is a bit weird. Um, but yeah, usually I get sidetracked and go on my phone, which is like
Mm,
the biggest like bad habit I'm doing at the moment. Just going on my phone, like scrolling.
yeah.
It's pretty bad. I'm very bad for that sort of stuff because like you go on, then like 2 hours pass by and you're like, oh fuck.
Oh yeah, exactly. We've all been there.
Yeah. Then usually like meditate, journal in between in the day. Then usually like try and like script some sort of videos and like usually go work out. Then come back. Then work on YouTube again. But
Yeah.
it's a pretty sad life when I put it like this. But
No, not at all. Building in the building phase.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
by the way, what are your like goals with fitness right now? Is it are you on a bulk, are you on a cut, or are you like just maintaining right now?
I guess maintaining. This is a good question because I haven't been really following any sort of like routine when it comes to my
Okay.
workouts. Kind of just go in and like have the set muscles that I want to work on, then just do them. Um,
Yeah.
and I've seen some progress, but I'm not like scheduled at all. And I think it is like taking a bit of a toll on the gains I could be making. So
Mm.
it's not really that great. But
I could
yeah,
work on
sort
that
of maintaining,
definitely as
kind of.
well.
Yeah.
Mm. I see. Okay, fair enough.
Hmm.
So you said that you did start, once you found out about Hamza and stuff, you started getting into reading and books and stuff like that, right?
Hmm.
Is there a book that you have in mind that you would say has had the most impact on your mindset or changed the way you look at things? What would you say is your favorite, like, kind of self-improvement, self-help book?
I think it was the first one I ever got was The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. And
Oh, okay.
I really like that book because it really like it kind of just like justify I don't know, it kind of like put down your self-doubt, and I have a lot of that. I'm really bad for that. I think most
Mm,
people are as well. You just doubt yourself a lot, and
yeah,
it kind of just put everything into perspective, where it's like what's the harm in thinking big? Like what's like who's to say that you can't get this goal? Because I mean, like what's stopping you? Nothing's
yeah,
really like stopping you from getting what you want in life. And I feel like you just regret it if you don't get the things you want in life, and actually try and get them at least, because regret is worse than going out and failing. Um,
yeah. Facts.
yeah, and it kind of just like yeah, just put like everything into perspective a bit, and downplayed my self doubt, or no, I'll play. I don't know.
I don't know. That was a good answer though. Okay, so the magic thinking page. Oh, that's on my list. I definitely
Yeah.
need to have a read of that. Okay. So,
Mhm.
are you currently in education at the moment?
I am, yes. I've just finished sixth form or
Oh, okay.
college, and yeah,
Nice.
going to university after this summer. So
Oh, nice. What have you?
currently moving out actually. So
Oh, right.
the
Okay.
house is the house is in a bit of a shambles, but
Fair enough. Well, are you dead set
yeah.
on a university, or are you still considering like you got a few in mind that you want to go to?
To be honest, more like it's been my dream since like 12 to like be a YouTuber. So that's like
Yeah.
I guess my biggest thing would be trying to be a YouTuber. But yeah, I guess it's always good having university as a backup. Um,
Yeah. That's
yeah,
exactly
so
why I
it
did it. It's a
hmm?
good backup plan. Yeah, that's exactly why I did it, because like it's
Yeah,
better to
cool, of
not
course,
put
cool.
all your eggs in one basket. If you have a backup, then you've still got something to
Yeah,
fall
yeah,
on.
yeah. Oh, I don't think university is like completely useless. Not
Mm,
like as these like influencers like say it is.
yeah.
I mean, I guess it does depend on like the course, but I'm doing
Mhm.
physics, which is like a STEM
Nice.
one, so it's like okay, but yeah.
Fair play.
um, Thanks, but I'm not that smart. Kind of
Oh
I just
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
get, but
yeah.
um, do you live in London by the way, or
I don't close to. I
oh
used to actually though.
oh oh, okay, that's cool. Because I might be moving to London if I'm going
Oh,
uh
nice.
Kings. Yeah,
Oh, Kings.
maybe,
Oh, okay. That's a good one. That's a
maybe.
good
Yeah,
one. Nice. Okay, so
but
what would you say is your like opinion on the education system as a whole in the UK? Do you think that it sets teenagers and young people up correctly for like, going into work, or just life skills to help you become a better person?
I've had I've had a pretty positive experience with school, but I know that's not
Okay.
for like everyone. But in terms of like setting you up for like life and stuff, I feel like on like your finances and stuff, I don't really think it does a good job on that. But like
Mm,
setting up like soft skills, like actually like being in class with like people and like speaking to other people. Um, I guess like the whole the whole education thing and like because with education you kind of become more and more specialized into something,
yeah.
and you don't really have I guess you it doesn't like mainly focus on like other skills, but I guess that comes with like extracurriculars curriculars and stuff. But I don't think it's as that bad as not as much as
Mm,
people say it is. I think people just don't like school in general and just say that.
yeah.
But yeah, I actually with like school, joining like sports and stuff, that's helped me like a lot because
Okay.
in my school like rugby's like a big sport they play, and like it's like pretty like it's a pretty like masculine environment. So you like it's like
Mm,
pretty competitive. Everyone wants to like be better and better, and it's really like helped me a lot in my like early like adolescence because kind of like put this like mindset into me where it's like you have to like work, you have to like really get out and like try hard and shit, and with other people as well, and, like actually work together to get a goal, and I feel like that was like invaluable to like my development as a person. So sports and stuff in
mm,
general, I feel like it's good. I guess like it like kind of it is kind of like fem it is kind of like a feminine environment. You have to like ask for permission for a lot of things, and um like you have to ask to go to the toilet like for a basic function. That's a bit stupid.
uh,
But I guess like I guess people like go to the toilet to like vape and stuff. Vaping's another like
true.
topic. It's like
Oh,
so bad. I see like 10-year olds like with vapes and stuff.
oh
It's so awful.
yeah. And all of they don't even know what it is that they're inhaling, like
Yeah, I know. It's like it's
toxins and everything.
Chinese polluted air or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly. Oh, I've never done it.
Yeah, well, I have, but like it's not really that.
Oh,
It's
it's
not
not
good.
great. Oh, okay, fair
No,
enough.
I don't know. I don't think it was that bad. I had a pretty positive experience, but
Mm,
you can have like problems with like teachers and stuff. They're like pretty underpaid, I think, and they just some a good teacher can like make the difference with a subject, which is like crazy.
that is
Um,
facts. Yeah,
yeah, because like if you have a good teacher, you're so much more engaged in it. Like if they have a bit of like enthusiasm, and they're just not like reading off the board, just like with like this monotone voice and like not
yeah,
really putting it in any effort. Yeah,
exactly.
uh,
That's a fact.
the types of teachers matter a lot as well. So
Mm.
with that. Yeah.
Okay, so say there is a teacher who everyone's not really a fan of. You know, there's always that one teacher, they're boring and
Yeah,
they give
of course.
sentences,
Yeah.
whatever. How would you say and they say you don't really like learn anything in the classes. How would you say someone can like stay motivated to still get good grades in that kind of subject, if that makes any sense?
Um. Oh, I think it's like developing an interest in the subject for yourself. That's sort of like helped me a lot because it's like you just make it fun and like enjoyable for yourself, and like
Mm.
actually get kind of involved with the subject because like I don't know. I always used to like watch those like random like science videos on YouTube when I was younger,
Oh yeah.
and it was like these random ass facts about like I don't know. It was like the sun and I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that, but
No, I get what you mean.
but like yeah, there's like random factual videos, like there's random education ones, and and I've always like been pretty like interested in science, so I was always self motivated, and I didn't, and even if the teacher was like pretty bad, when I was at home, I'd like actually get the stuff done because I was like pretty engaged in it. So yeah, just make it enjoyable for yourself, and don't let the teacher like try and like um put you down, I guess,
Mm.
and
No,
their
I like
teaching.
that.
Yeah.
So make it interesting for yourself. No, I like that. Okay, so uh, final question basically. Say there's
Hmm.
like I'm gonna bring it back to that 16-year-old that we were talking about before, right?
Oh yeah, of
Um,
course.
that same 16-year-old, what is like one tip or piece of advice that you would give them? Say they're Jeffrey right now and
Yeah,
they're trying to become that Adonis.
I've done this, of
Yeah.
course.
So what is just one random piece of advice or tip that you could give them that would help them in their journey because they're like lost right now and they don't really know where to start? A quote or like something that has really stuck with you and has really completely changed like your life, kind of from maybe you heard it from a self-improvement creator or you found it in a book.
There is this one quote. It was pretty recent. It was by I think it was by Alex Harmoti. I
Oh,
heard it
okay.
in Chris Williamson's podcast though. It went something like, "You don't build confidence by shouting affirmations in the mirror, but by having an undeniable stack of proof. You are the person you say you are.
Mm, yeah, I've
Outwork
kind of heard
your
that one.
outwork your self doubt or something like that."
I like that
And
one. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like if you don't have like the undeniable stack of proof at the moment, which he probably doesn't, just like try and like make it, try and like build it up in like steps as well. You don't have to, don't compare yourself to the person who's like way up here because he was down there as well. So you kind of just have to like take in steps and like build yourself up. And once you
I
do
like
like have that undeniable stack of proof, then you have confidence. So like
mm,
don't be scared, don't be anxious, just try and work on yourself, work towards the small next step, then build on from there, and eventually you like look back on yourself and be like, wow, I've changed completely.
mm, that was a serious gem right there. Take that one
Thank
in,
you.
guys.
Okay.
Great answer, man. So, where can people find you on, YouTube, social media, all that good stuff?
On YouTube it's literally just Habib Rahman, and on Instagram it's Habib Graman, Graman, whatever you want to say. HABIBGRAMAN. But yeah, I have a TikTok as well, but I don't really like mentioning
Oh
TikTok.
yeah,
I don't watch TikTok.
understandable. Thank you for
Yeah,
coming on, man. I really appreciate it.
been a pleasure.
Great
Been a
answers,
pleasure.
by the way.